Hi everyone, I'm Lynn from Finds of Yesterday, and it's August, it's almost Christmas time. Actually, we're getting ready to post our Christmas brooches, and I did some research on Christmas tree brooches, and I wanted to share some information with you so that you're going to be able to find the best ones out there when you're out looking. They sell from $100 to $400. Let's turn the camera around and see what I found.
All right, I have several different Christmas tree brooches up on the screen to show you today, and they start at about $400 and they go down to about 100. This is August, so maybe in the fall time of the year they might go higher priced, but we're going to start with this first one, which is Trifari, and Alfred Felipe designed this piece, and he's got these lovely blue and green stones in here. It looks like Gripoy, but it is not. So the higher end designers used Gripoy, but this is made to look like that. So this piece, let's see if we can see the back. Here's what the back looks like. It has texture to it, as you can see, and you can see the open backs on the poured glass. Let's see, here's the Trifari mark, which has a crown over the T. So this is actually crown Trifari. And the price, it sold for $405 plus about $10 shipping. And I wanted to show you another version of the Trifari tree because there is variations of that one. And this one's all red with little green rhinestones. And again, there's the Crown Trifari logo on the back. Here's what the back looks like, just like the other one. This one sold for $395 plus $10 shipping. And that is pretty common. I've seen several of these sell right in that price range. So that is the going price. So definitely keep your eye out for Trifari. Next, we have Donna Anderson. And this one is just full of seed beads, has a AB rhinestone topper. And so obviously this was made after 1955 because they weren't invented till then. And then we have some metal, looks like enamel flowers on the bottom as the base, which is really cute. It's a very unique looking Christmas tree. I had never heard of Donna Anderson before until I was doing research on these trees. Let's look at the back. I don't know if you have seen her before, but here's how her signature looks. It's Anderson Originals. And it's kind of got a layered look to it. It reminds me a little bit of Miriam Haskell. This one sold for $385 with free shipping. Next, we have Larry, I call him Larry Verba. It's Lawrence Verba, and he has variations of this tree out. This one has green stones, looks like they're faceted with some amber colored or topaz colored rhinestones and faux pearls. The base has some rhinestones filled in with rhinestones. This one is just full. It's got some, it looks like baguettes, and it's just full of rhinestones. Let's look at the back. The back is smooth behind the stones, and then it's got a little cup chain soldered around the edges of it. There's the signature. It's Verba under the pin there, VRBA. And the bottom, it's all pretty solid. It's got a little bit of filigree on the bottom. And that's what Larry Verba looks like. $350 it sold for plus $5 shipping. Pretty good prices for these little Christmas tree brooches. Next, we have Cristobal London. And this one is looks like a lot of cup chain. It's very open, has a lot of green with red, larger red ones, all prong set. This is a very nice piece with all the prong set rhinestones. The base is filled with clear. Let's go look at the back. Here's their signature, Cristobal London, in an oval shape. And it looks like the relief of their name on there. And you can see the back, the cup chain on the back here. That's the style he used. Here's another variation. You see the openness of this. So this one sold for probably around 300 to 350 on a best offer and $5.85 shipping. Keep your eye out for Cristobal London. Next, we have check a check glass tree. It's not got the specific name on it. It says it's signed. It might say check. Let's see. No, they don't show the back of it, but they have variations of this tree for sale for $280, and there's a bunch of these sold in variations. So anything with check glass really does well. Let's look at the little candles on the edges that stick up. I kind of see that as one of their signatures. It's pretty common in a lot of the check glass Christmas trees. And look at these beautiful blue striped glass stones in the center, and it's even got a little heart on it. These sell always over $200, if not into the $300. So this one is $280 plus about $23 shipping. And I have another one pulled up here to show you. This is another variation, but this one actually is on a stand. It's a Christmas tree stand, which is kind of got the same style with the little candles that stick up and a green rhinestone topper. Beautiful piece. $177 and $22 shipping. And these are coming from Czech Republic, so you know they are Czech glass. Next is one of my favorite designers, Miriam Haskell. Look at how she fills in every square inch, every square millimeter of this with rhinestones. She just can't have enough bling in her pieces. It's gorgeous. And let's see if there's a back piece. There is a one piece missing, and you'll be able to tell it's Miriam Haskell, especially with the signature, which you can see it here in the oval shape. But on this gold filigree, it is pretty much a signature of her stuff with the wires. See how the wires are holding on all the front settings. A lot of gold filigree on here, little heart shapes. Pretty piece. It's pretty on back as it is on front. This one sold for $337.50 and $5 shipping. So I had to show you another Miriam Haskell while we have her pulled up. This is another variation of what she does, completely different than the last one. The base is a gold finding, like almost Victorian looking, and then she uses prong set marquee shaped red and green rhinestones. I'm sure this comes in a variety of colors, but look at the open bezel set rhinestones all around the edges. When you look at the other pictures, you'll see these are actually dangles, which I thought is a really unique piece. Let's go look and see if there's a back picture. Here's the back. This is solid, which is kind of unusual. She loves her filigree backs. This might be a little bit newer. So that is a Miriam Haskell piece that sold for $210 and $7 shipping. Definitely Miriam Haskell's worth looking up. Oh, and here we have Christian Dior. We can't go through all these trees without a Christian Dior. This one's very simplistic, more modern looking. It has some texture on the leaves with some little rhinestones, but very classic. This one sold for, I think, $300 or $350, and it has a signature in the back here, Christian Dior, right in the center. Look at the quality of it. You can see how the edges all are built up, and they're thicker, and it always seems to be glossy around the edges, and it's textured in the middle. So that gives you an idea of how Christian Dior looks. There might be fakes out there, so make sure it's signed and make sure the signature looks correct and the quality of the piece is correct. Here we have a very unique abstract piece by Edwin Pearl, and it looks like it's all metal until you look closely at it, which the pictures just don't show that this probably has a lot of sparkle to it. And it almost looks like the side of a cliff. That's what it reminds me of. And it has clear rhinestones throughout, just kind of dispersed, and it's built up. It has texture to it. Let's go see if here's the back piece, what the back looks like. It's all textured as well, but not as textured as the front. And there's a signature. It says E. Pearl with the copyright symbol. Nice piece. This one sold for $185 with free shipping. Next, we have Weiss. And I can't go through Christmas brooches without putting Weiss in there because Weiss is known for their candlestick trees. This one has a lot more on it than some of them. They're kind of known for their 3 candlestick tree. People search out that tree. But this one has quite a few and some colorful rhinestones down the middle. A lovely little piece. Doesn't say the size on it. Well, it is about 2.5 inches, so it's not that small. And here's the back. It's hard to read the signature. It's in an oval shape, but it does say Weiss, W-E-I-S-S. It's a blurry picture. And it looks like it's really faded. So you kind of have to know the style if you can't read the signature. Show the front again. $175 and $5 shipping on this one. This one is a unique one. It's called Lunch at the Ritz. It is so fun. I love it. It's just loaded with toys and ornaments and dangles. And I think it would just be so much fun to wear. You'd get so many compliments on it, I'm sure. It is full of color as well. And the back of it has Lunch at the Ritz. That is a brand that you might want to keep an eye out for. They have some unique, interesting pieces. So this one has like a pressed, smooth, glossy back with the signature in the middle. This one sold for $169.99 and $5 shipping. Next is Patricia Lock, or I say Lock, but it might be Locky. And this one is so abstract, and it has these bezel set rhinestones in various colors, various shapes, and the metal is even etched. She has some very unique pieces, and I think people love it because this one sold for $165 and free shipping. The back looks like this, and here's the signature. It says P Lock with the copyright symbol, and it's etched into the metal. All right, next we have Leah Lalique, and these I believe are lucite. It looks like a little rhinestone in the center of each one. Here is the back. It says Leah. It has a texture to it. I believe this one might be a little bit newer. You can kind of tell by the backs of them. If they use that texture on the back, many times that means they're newer. This one sold for probably $150. It was listed at $185, but I'm pretty sure it sold for $150 when I looked it up, and free shipping. And let's see, it does say lucite, so these flowers are lucite, not glass. And it's still sold for $150. So definitely keep your eye out for Leah Lalique. Next, we have Juliana. Can't have Christmas without a piece of Juliana. Look at this Christmas tree in black rhinestones with this gorgeous light blue shades of just gorgeousness, if that's such a word. These little rhinestone prong set, they almost look like moonstone pieces, just make a great flower in the center of this kind of a classic looking tree shape. Here's the back. It has the typical Juliana puddling that you'll see here on the edges. It's kind of means like it has a figure 8 swirled to it. When they did the soldering, it joins the round pieces together with this little string of metal. And it has the open backs so that the light shines through and makes the beads on the front glisten. This one sold for about $150 with $5 shipping. Next is Heidi Daus. Lovely little Christmas tree filled with rhinestones in hot pink and bright green with multicolored ornaments and a bow tie base, which is different. You can see here it must come in the box. They don't show the back on this at all, but this one sold for $152 and $7 shipping. Heidi Daus, keep your eye out for her. And this one, I don't know if you would agree, but it looks pretty common is a good word I'm looking for. The name is Genie. I have not seen a piece of Genie jewelry before, but it's made with these braided ropes in metal, obviously, and it has these little cute little blue dangles that hang on the tree that gives it some uniqueness as compared to just having rhinestones placed in it. Let's look at the back here. It's even in the book. They're saying it's a book piece and it's signed, but when I look at the back of this, I cannot find a signature and they don't zoom in on one. I don't know where it is, unless this is it right in the middle. It doesn't look like it, but anyway, it's supposedly, well, let me look down here and see. I thought it said it was signed. Unsigned book piece. Okay. So it sold for $145 with free shipping. So keep your eye out for this style, and then you might have to look it up because it's not signed. We have a Larry Verba again. I wanted to show you another variation of his Christmas tree. He had the green rhinestones on the other one. He uses like a peridot colored rhinestone on this one, and the bottom is filled with stones as well, unique shapes. He uses a lot of unique shapes in these trees. And they are prong set. Yep, they're all prong set. The back looks like this. It's got that smooth center with a cup chain surrounding the ornaments, and it's even got a hook on top, looks like, so you can hang it on a necklace if you want. And it's signed under the pin, in the middle of the pin. That one sold for $141 and free shipping. And I'm going to go back to the other one. This one sold for $350. So when you find a Lawrence Verba Christmas tree brooch, you might want to look it up because it looks like there's a variation of prices on these. And the last one we have is Eisenberg Ice. We have to do some Eisenberg Ice because they are just full of bling. Love this piece. It has got some, let's see if I can get a better picture here. I guess first one's still the best picture. No back picture on this one, but it has a tiny little rhinestone at the top and all these beautiful navets that just fill the tree in a different way. It's kind of a fatter tree, has a metal base with baguettes on the rim. It's a cute little Eisenberg ice tree. This one sold for $125 and $4 shipping. So that's all the trees I have for you that were over $100. There is some that are right at $100 and on down. There's many, 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 many under $100. So keep your eye out for Christmas trees this season and hopefully you have great sales. Now you know what to pinpoint when you're out shopping. And I hope this helps. And I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you later.